Good. I just wanted to tell you guys that because of what happened yesterday with several white women embarrassing themselves, I'm on YouTube, by the way, for those of you guys who are listening in the virtual reality. Sometimes people don't have phone access or they're in jail, so it like clicks on in front of them like a big screen. So I just wanted to say because of what happened yesterday with the mention of Corey and white women doing a lot and causing a bunch of drama. And I mentioned a high priestess that they were playing with, Crystal, and then another one in San Francisco. And because of that, I just have to let you know that for the Los Angeles Police Department, the assistant chief of police has been removed. And several white women were murdered last night that work in the police. And some of you guys may have seen my last video, but they released 1,000 officers, and several more got removed today because of what got started. It specifically was playing in the courthouse. That was the biggest thing, playing in the courthouse and causing a bunch of drama, and like playing with civil rights. It's really civil rights, and yeah, that person is going to prison. He's going to prison for the rest of his life. He knows that. And if they're talking about anything like, "Oh, I'm reinstated," and da 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 da, da, it's a lie. So I just have to show you guys this. Yeah, and then I don't know if you guys noticed this, right? But Q and then 702, sorry, 702 and then Jagged Edge, right? And they're in the same like generation of like musicians, and they're all getting hit at the same time for what they got started with a bunch of people causing drama. It says right here, two women got shot at a courthouse. They did get shot at the courthouse. Two women went to the court. They went playing. Somebody ran up on them at the courthouse because they were playing games with probate filing, writ of execution, starting shit with a vexatious litigant behind the scenes. So what ended up happening was they ended up getting caught up at the courthouse and they got shot. They went to the hospital, and then the police came to the hospital and was trying to arrest them there. Yeah, and then one of their friends got arrested. Good. That happened was about like Aaron Haney and then another white woman that works at Leon's job playing games with the whole African community in here watching this because of how they were playing with our relationship with virtual reality and starting shit and people getting very angry. And one of the things, it's like it's cultural. Like you guys have your marriage. Like I have my friends in the Afghan community. If it was Shabnam Jan, it would have been the same thing. Why are you playing in their marriage like that? It's the same thing. You guys have to understand that Leon was forced to sign a paper that had 4 court docket like descriptions, sorry, investigation descriptions. Until you finish all 4 of these, you and Daisy can't speak because she's wrapped up in the investigation, and we don't want to cause any problems and da 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 da. So he said, okay. Several times he tried to reach out to me. Other investigators too. They played on my phone and my email, and that's why several white women were released from working in the government and have been kidnapped, amputated, and murdered or returned to work. Good. So now, because of everything that had gotten started with how extreme it was, like the delusion and the chaos with women and non-white women, but they're not people of color, started misbehaving, it started a big international like response in regards to black men and women being like traumatized sexually at work because white people don't get the fact that we don't want to be around you. Right, because the whole nonsense that happened, and again, 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 think and again. Thank you. So obviously something's happening because this is happening like rapid fire and it's moving very quickly, right? Because you're playing hella games, right? And you're playing with a pedophile and somebody that has sex with his mom playing with me, and then you're playing with like pussy magic where you're trying to get like your energy like tied to me, like, oh, I want to see what they're doing. And you're a pedophile. And you're playing with me in and out of court, and you went in court lying like that and got somebody fucking disbarred and her son shot. Good. So now, good. So I don't know. I mean, like, there's not enough. Everyone wants to go look, they couldn't find it. So now, one of the other things that's coming up again, 37 and more 37. One of the things that came up here as I saw this on wow, let me backtrack. We did a training last night. Some of you guys wanted to get access to it because of that tool that you can hear. You can just take the conversation and split it up into pieces and like go at your own pace, listen in your own language, etc. So it's there. So you just take the it's like a chemical sequence, and you're gonna go ahead and take the chemical sequence of the conversation and then put it like on that spiral, and then the spiral will process the conversation and you'll be able to hear. I don't feel like doing it again. Good. Sample University, good playing with people. Oh, students going missing. Oh, maybe just dropped out. Rappers charged with cyber stalking and burglary. Yeah, this is going to become very like prominent in the next few days. Yeah, because of playing with virtual reality. Okay, cool. Right. Now, one of the other things that's coming up right now too is that the former Attorney General was Alex Padilla, I believe. He is the director of Health and Human Services Agency, which CMS is also like affiliated with, which is like the whole medical system for the United States. So this is another thing that's coming up with him going from Department of Justice to a health field and hiding, just to basically hide cases of people complaining about Martha Jimenez switching their children at birth. Whole entire families going missing and a bunch of shit like going on and people getting murdered and coming with clones. And that's what the cartel has information on, like a bunch of Spanish, I wouldn't say Spanish, Latin aliens and clones. Good. Playing. I think that you should keep on playing with me though, because everyone's going to jail and getting caught up. So this is your match, right? Here, hey, you, bing, bing, bitch. Right? Like, oh, look at this, and we won this. Look at this. Thank you. Good. You see this, right? Okay, great. So now when you're playing in the court and you're playing with me, just remember that. Okay, good. And the funny thing is, he would want to have gone to jail because after all the shootings and killings and chaos, he was like, let me just go turn myself in. Good. Good. This is going to come up again, but I told you guys about cheating the food system, and this is because Kraft was using a specific like powder as a part of their cheese, like flavoring and whatnot, and two other ingredients, and they got Cheong put in it because like three different vegan cheese companies suppliers. So Kraft went stealing in the cartel, and that's okay, but they got tainted. They put Cheong bones, like they got bones from Cheong, soaked it in limestone, turned it into powder, or soaked it in like acid or something like that, turned it into limestone, and then put it inside of the powder for cheese. Have I not been talking about food recalls are going to start happening in mass because of what they did? Good. You deserve it. I just wanted to tell you too that after talking to Padilla in healthcare, they're looking for a new director of community health at LA Care. They're going to be looking for a new medical director and executive director overall, just like San Francisco Department of Public Health, because they're playing with white people. Good. I just want to put out a message for the hood regarding Jose Luis. That's not my friend. That's not my homie. I don't know him. You can kill him if you want to. After what he did on the back streets and what he did on Sixth Street. Good. Thank you. So yesterday I did a training about ESP. So I just wanted to show you guys this. By the way, Reuters. Global debt hits a record 307 trillion. How would you? Because they're all in on this because they're about to release information about how the economy is really like dead and crashed because white people are playing with me in the computer and they think that I should be giving them something. People of color should be asking them for something, right? When they don't have anything. You're not even real. You have no uterus or penis and you're playing with people's kids. Good. So you guys see this dude Matt Gates? Okay, he's like this because he has 4 different poisons in his body. Good. It's gonna keep going. Yeah, his body's in the third stage of like straight decomposition. Good. So also speech now. Her speech now. I'm not about to use her speech. She's about to lose her speech. Good. Good. They're all gonna die. Good. Go play. So woman dies following crash on eastbound I-580 in Oakland. Now, you guys, after we did the ESP training, right? And then this came up. 371 views 37 minutes ago when I screenshotted this yesterday at 7:37. Yeah, yes. And it was when we were doing the ESP training that this had come up. And you guys have no idea that bitches are really dying left and right because you're playing with me. You're playing with the bitch that has no vagina. She's fucking on her brother, wants to sleep with her dad, playing games in fucking in vitro and starting shit because she's retarded and eating my umbilical cord. And you bitches think that you're like, oh, you won something. Like, yeah, I told you. Like, oh, I read that book and da 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 and da 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 da. And like, yeah, I know somebody likes doing this and this and that. Some weird white bitch, Erin Haney. And I just wanted to tell you that a large part of this thing with the LAPD is because of what Jade Branner and all you guys did at my apartment. That everyone saw you do, and it started a big ass fucking war because of what people saw you do. And then when people went to go take police action, how they weren't doing anything, so they all got removed. So are we tripping or not? Oh boy, they're doing this and that. Okay, so are we going to war with the police and a bunch of bitches about to get set the fuck up with murders and getting jumped or not? Thank you. You shouldn't have started it playing with people's kids, just period, bitch. Good. Good, 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 good. Perfect. And I like the fire because I told you I was going to go to the Komodos to learn about fire reaction. They're like, oh, let's add this. That may be fun. Good. I feel like that's perfect for you. Good. Now let's go visit our brothers in India, Nadim and them, and see what they have started to New Orleans, which has already gotten somebody shot. So, right. And I want you guys to pay attention to like when I'm streaming and it says only 8 people watching, right? And then like I screenshot like right after I close, let's see, right after I close any reading, I screenshot et cetera, so that they can get caught up. Because YouTube just showed that they were playing with everyone's views and algorithm, and that's like money too. Good. So now, well, yesterday it said that there were only 8 people on my stream. By the time I got off, there were 90 views. No. Right. Thank you. Good. Everyone's seen what you're doing. So now people know that you were running around pure blood. Now motherfuckers know that you're playing in vitro and starting shit. Now people know that you were sticking your dick in your mom and playing with people's kids and only went to Michael Tubbs' wedding and spent government money so you can go boys out there because they have you on camera. Yeah, thank you. There's been an international watch group on all you guys the whole entire time. The minute you stepped out of Colombia, they were investigating you because who brought all these people? Oh, they're having a wedding. Oh, he's a mayor in Stockton. Okay, good. So he must know high profile people. This can get us money one day. Thank you. Thank you, Colombia. Good. You're going to learn something about ratchetry. Cartel's been on you the whole time. Good. That's why you got into clones? Oh, look at this. Former Southern California police chief killed by teens in hit and run. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. One is gone and one is dead. That's two. We have 1, 2, 3 this week. Okay. It's up to you. So I feel like the fourth one or the eighth is gonna come when I go to the court again, and let's see what they say this time now that I have no filing officially on file. Okay, good. So now, right, so let's see how fast we want to play with fake databases that are getting several bitches caught up. You're getting fired. Yeah, they just didn't say anything to you because you're not invited to the party. Because why did they all shuffle and leave and you're not invited? They went to a meeting about you. She's getting your job. Good. Good. Fuck are you talking about? You're playing with delusional white bitches, no fucking uterus, your clunkla, coming around me talking about some, oh, I want the son, you can get the daughter, and da 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 da, but we can switch because, like, mates. And you thought you were gonna be fucking playing with me and playing in space and playing with Leon, and you hoes have got to be fucking upright when you come for war, just period. And that's why don't start and won't be none. So you started something, so now there's gonna be something. There you go. And that's just that southern state of mind. It's just always balanced. Thank you, High Priestess. Oh, 11-year-old girl in Atlanta living with sickle cell, even though we have the cure for it. Yeah, and a lot of it is just hydrogen peroxide, a blood builder, and then drinking a specific herb, drinking a specific mixture. No, it's beets and 2 other things for like 3 days. That's how you heal sickle cell. Right? It's on a time loop. Because why would the cell not like redevelop itself if the body's always rebuilding itself? Especially because the body completely rebuilds itself every 7 years, down to your skeletal, down to your bone marrow, down to your skeleton. So why would that be the case? And that's what we're talking about when they're playing with fucking magic. Oh, look at we have a speech. Oh, this is the world's oldest living fish. But you go die. She's next. Oh, look at now. I've been noticed. Good. Let her go fucking die. Let them go fry her and feed her to the Daily. Good. They like eating all that nonsense too. Oh, maybe not octopus. Just and eating gry. Brockton niggas. Good. Good. Brockton niggas. Good. Peyton. Right. And then it says Sydney. Right? And I kept on telling you that they're playing in and out of New Orleans. It's Kamala Harris and a few other bitches that went to war with the Q family. And a lot of them got cut off from FEMA benefits because they survived Katrina. Jessica and Sydney that I went to high school with. Jessica's daughter is named Peyton. Jessica's sister is Sydney. Jessica's baby daddy got charged, and her other baby daddy got charged because Meg the Stallion thinks that Chuck B is her baby daddy, thinks that that's her mate. Yes, yes. Beyonce's family has played with them way too many times because they're high rollers. Yes. This right here is going to get several people put in fucking jail for what you started in Houston, what you started in Austin, what you started in Katy, and what you started with fucking Takeoff. Because they warned them, all these hoes that they dancing and shit like that, they playing with these other niggas. They setting you niggas up, you throwing dollars, they getting you robbed. And that's when you guys wanted to go to war with Jessica and Chuck B. Thank you. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, where you fucking ridiculous hoes give license to a war. Good. Good. By the way, I want to mention her. She's a really a spiritual woman. I appreciated her, Miss Mary, and then also Veronica Ingram. Chuck B and y'all, you guys need to go find them. She's done parties on K Street and 6th Street, etc., etc. She knows a lot that's going down in the community, and I think you should just be careful with like, oh, they got bottle service and stuff like that. Especially you, Jessica. Oh, how you know? Right? That's how she talks. Yeah, right. They're from New Orleans, you know. Anyway, right. Ooh, Jessica. Yeah, after Waukesha? Okay, good. Yeah, good. Looks like I'm doing my job. Good. And you want to know what's even funnier? Good. Um, Glasgow. Whoa, the other Glasgow. Something's gonna come up with that, and several people died. Oh, news contributor. Good. Asheville, North Carolina is gonna come up. Good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah, border hit. Oh, just say the Trump playing good. Oh, good. Playing games. Right. Good. Yeah, good. Maryland. Whoa. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You're gonna see one of these niggas. This is the one that went to go play with the feds. Him. He had fucked on her. He wanted to fuck on her. He had fucked on one bitch that they gave a bunch of supplies to after doing an overlay and robbing everybody. And that's how they got smacked out in ESP. Good. We don't argue with these niggas. We just let these tools talk, period. So now, that's what I'm saying. I argue with the ghosts. You just get smacked in ESP. And you'll see a big ass dinosaur, her hoof, like just over your head. And then you'll be like, what? And then, wait, what? What do you mean, like I'm missing half my skull? Oh, I didn't see myself in. I mean, you did it twice. Why are you playing with me? Right? So this one right here, this is so funny that she got killed because you're playing too fucking much and playing in Brockton with Idalene and like, oh, I know a few niggas like, hey, Idalene, your story's hella funny, but look, maybe not my brother, but maybe my cousin because we have a bunch of shit that we need done. So what do you think? This robbery. Two people got robbed because of her. Good. Brockton niggas. Yeah. Canarsie niggas. Yeah. South Central niggas. Dallas niggas. Yeah. Houston niggas. East Point niggas. Yeah, because that's what I listen to all day. Be careful what you invoke. Because why are you giving me a reason to repeat that? Good. That's why I don't care. This just met. She's with the Lord. Baby, it's just herbs. I get different herbs together and it helps me soothe my mind and ease my pains. You worry about God and you worry about church and making sure that your socks are folded and tucked and making sure that you keeping your church dress clean and not playing games in your grandma's cabinet because you already smoking weed. Yeah, good. Exposed, yeah. She started dancing like the Komodo. Yeah, she's gonna get an ass whooping like that too. Yeah. I had a dream about some ratchet ass Komodo in my dream. There was like two of them. She was like hella tiny. Like I guess she minimized herself to come play with me. Just don't play with me, bitch. Good. Good. Good, 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 good. Yeah, pupusas with ensalada that had period blood already starting shit. Oh, I didn't know the whole family was gonna eat it. Good. You know, some of the things too with ESP, like, oh, I've been trying that, Queen, because somebody needs to get the car. Somebody else needs to get the car. Oh, Robert Day is dead. Good. You guys actually heard me mention Claremont McKenna colleges as like different white women in Air Borgia go to school. I mentioned this about 4 days ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 days to go in a video are using right now because no one's getting charged for his death because he's a rapist, right? So what ended up happening with Claremont McKenna, it's an all women's college. That's where a lot of these bitches went to go start this ear Borgia nonsense. And I'm talking about that how they play with like, oh, I'm mother, and da 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 da. That's what I was talking about. Like, oh, I'm mother sister. Like, oh, I just had to eat her out. That's how I became a sister mother when she was like on something. I don't know. That's what Lulu and them House of Oshun doing with Shantae. Well, ha. So she went to go play. Well, this nigga went to go playing with Mills. People's kids going missing, so he got clapped out. What now? What got started now? Something's gonna come up with Colombia, Argentina, and oh, a teen girl found an iPhone in an airplane bathroom. She did, but there was something else about a camera because they knew somebody was gonna be on a flight. A bunch of your clunkless, and they got that pussy leaking, baby. They got full footage. What is that? She didn't even like have to sit down. It was just like she just like started leaking. No, so it's real. Yeah, people are having fun. Join the party. It's up to you. So now, Wichita College 8 school employee. Oh my god, it just looks like she like smoked too many rocks. Like this is fentanyl. I should have stopped this years ago. Physical therapist died. Good. Pedophile. Good. Clapped. Right. So some of you guys are like, I tried to cause a car accident. It didn't work because somebody needs to get that car. Hey, high priestess, like we could only find this place to like store the body because somebody needs that car. So okay. Yeah, so now you can make off, right? Come on, high priest. Yeah. Okay. Good. Paranormal paparazzi, yeah, uploading me to virtual reality. Good. Oh yeah, good. Good. Yeah, brother Asuko, yeah, just more forward. Very good. Very, very, very good. Seems like people have been learning their lesson. Seems like people know people I feel like yeah, what is this talking about? That's some 37 nonsense. Samsung. Yeah, they're doing the same thing too. They can do like network wide messages, but Samsung just wants to tell you that everything's done with the chips in the video. Whole AI thing and these phones and holographic that and that, it's done. It's over. That's none of that is happening. Everyone's going to jail or dying. You do you know what SAP is? SAP. I believe if it's the SAP that I'm thinking of, it's like a conglomerate. Let me see if this is on there. I'm gonna look and see like GlaxoSmithKline, like they make medicines or some of those people. Oh my God, it just why did it erase from my mind? Procter and Gamble. I wonder if like that, like if they manage like stuff like that. Procter and Gamble, SAP, Procter and Gamble. Procter and Gamble's like one of their companies. Is is the ARC Fund one? They're not, but do they invest in SAP? They do like a small portion. That wasn't their first investment. It was like Apple and like two others, and they said, "Oh, maybe let's play with S&P with like a fund." Okay, interesting. So let's see if this is the same SAP that I'm thinking of. Because if that's the case, good. People, good. Because I'm not about to play with you, and no one's playing with you either. You sound stupid, but you're talking about human meat. From you're asking. And hey, brother Asuka. So we just have to make sure that our solutions spread across all those dimensions. Just keep on asking God for awareness and understanding of why. And then medicine, brother Asuka, and then also me. So now, get smacked across her fucking cranium. Talking about I have a hairline fracture. I should be getting more drugs. SAP Center. Ooh, SAP. Yeah, they have a big ass center too. SAP. I think they do. Not really. Staying. Well, good. Ooh, payroll processing. Yeah, SAP. Yeah, they're big though. I feel like they're like one of the first, and they own like two others or something like that. But it's something about their like initial HTML, HTTPS design with like a level of .C coding, like C programming. That's the problem here with what they were doing. Like they crafted something to go into several system and didn't tell people like, oh, this should be like open like like www dot, right? But we made it specific to our company, but everyone's using this, and then we played in everyone's company. There's like something with that coming up. Just if you can't have an honest business, just don't have one. Life, just stay away from others. That's very easy on planet Earth. A lot of people they come back a king. Yeah, just go away. Yeah, she's stealing underwear. She's telling Madison that's the dog that Madison fucking had. That is the dog that Madison had, a Pomeranian. This is the dog that Madison used to have. Madison stole my fucking underwear and my public health badge from my office, my apartment. Started a war in San Francisco because they switched three kids and kidnapped three of them. Turn that the fuck off before they jump you. You weird ass bitch. Hey, you guys hit to 5150 Aaron and find out who's gonna take custody of her son. Cause she got in vitro and her baby daddy's not fucking with it because he's really a high priest and he has a maid. But that baby's so cute with God. Yeah, we don't know. But CJ, yeah. The mother's fucking illegal just straight up, but the father is not, so he doesn't know what to do, but that's not his seed. Right. There's no spiral. Magician, bitch, you playing in the laboratory, playing in the sciences in the laboratory, yo. Playing with the laboratory and sciences, and you're thinking, okay, we weren't done. Woo. They didn't got it smacking and cracking. They didn't got it lit up on here. They didn't start us so much. Good. Yeah, talking about air clankless surgeries and playing and starting unnecessary bullshit, baby. You asked for regulation and enforcement. That's very proper. Yeah, there you go. She got her ass whooped, that little girl. More around, I flew across the room. I dare you get into my sacred herbs. Look at this, Jerry Pelletin, McGill University Department of Biochemistry. All of them playing with my work, and I'm sitting here like, well, she's not really professional. I mean, like, look what she does in the virtual reality. What did she do? Well, she was like laying down, like showing people her body. That's not Daisy. She's sleeping. Like, oh, that's what that purple thing is. Yeah, you are watching her day-to-day life, and you know that. Oh, I didn't. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. That's so. I'm sorry. Memory Crystal. Ooh. Well, she watches my channel, and they have it recorded. So, well, good. There you go. That's all you need. 'Cause somebody's asking for like benefits and talking about I'm getting an employment. You're not getting anything. Because I said so. Good. Play with me. Let me play with you. Good, 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 good. Am I a bitch? I guess. No, not really though. Good. Good, 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 good. Disability advocate, yep, because she was involved playing. Oh, I feel like we can do this in the computer laboratory. Why does it require you drilling into the skull? Daisy has other magic. Why don't we just tie her to it and then we won't have to? Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? Putting like some like screw in my skull, like some antenna to play with whites, and you're getting shot in your face. Well, you also wanted to play, so there you go, play. Right, and some messy ass pastor nigga playing games with Coco Marchand. Well, you're gonna find out. So, I wanted to show you, which is like I was telling you about these weird ass men in the Spanish community who are claim to be gay, but then also like, oh no, I'm not, but I am also, you know, that type of thing. Like when it's like outwardly like, oh yeah, and then when it's like just hiding, like, oh, I'm an ally. Okay. But only on the weekend, only on the weekend, only on the weekend. Right. It might look like I care, but only on camera, right? 1737. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you want to know what got started? It's like when I got offline and like onto my phone, like Newsbreak had sent me an alert. And it was like really funny, the alert. Let me just see if I can find it though. Cause so much has happened since then too. When I closed it, it was like the dead can't stay buried. That's what it said. Yeah, that's what it said. The dead cannot stay buried. Yeah, when the dead don't stay buried, the grave situation at cemeteries amid climate change. Woo, baby. Whoa! See, Queen Chiang, easy, easy, easy. Not bad. Meanwhile. Chiang, Chiang, not bad. Not that bad. Meanwhile, okay. Whoa! Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I don't know. Let's go, sister. So, just like that. God, yeah, we go. What else? How you playing with my sister? Oh, oh, yeah. Well, that is enough. I feel like that's just enough, and now we can go ahead and move forward. Oh yeah, they said that this one right here, he like is in critical condition. Yeah, and he has a drug addiction. That this one is president. Yeah, he's the president of a Chechnya, of a whole fucking country, and then he's on drugs and shit like that, and playing with Borgia. And you really don't know that people are gonna smack you out. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that. You hoes play way too much. Go talk about it with your families that you're like actively. Yeah, why? Oh, still what you out. Yeah, yeah, just very fucking ignorant. Do you see what I'm talking about now and how shit just gets exposed? Chick-fil-A is going to the UK for what? Our food is all dry. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you, pup. Thank you, my priestess. Thank you, mom. I was able to get a new home. Did you get a new home, my priestess? There's love here. Let me see. Baby, is there? There's love and there's a new house. It's okay. There's happiness. Okay, baby. Okay. Well, that's it. So, oh yeah, but I saw that 404 again. Or am I tripping? Yeah, there we go. Let's stop that. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Yeah.